Hi, Isabel. Thank you for sharing this week on your discussion. I thought it was very interesting. I did not know that you didn't work at a school, that you work in a probation office. So I think that's very interesting, and I would like to know how you got there and how you want to become a counselor, and if you've had experience in the classroom, and so on. But I'm gonna go ahead and start on the response. So, um, I like how you had mentioned that you would focus would be um, to try to turn in the the students' behaviors and role in the schools into a positive one, and rather instead of focusing on a punishment for those students who with behavioral issues, but you would focus more on the positive and just helping them identify who they are and just their role in the school. So working on things like their behavioral issues, um, their attendance, because attendance has a lot to do with it, their grades as well. It all stems from their behavior and how they interact with the teachers and the students and in their classroom, and how the effort they put into that. Um, but let me elaborate on that a little bit. So, just having the students being able to work more and focus on what specifically is their, I don't want to say issue, but their issue that they're having individually, um, so that the counselor can be able to pinpoint what it is and just come and create a plan with them. And then I really like how you had mentioned that counselors need time, and that's true. And in Kimmy's response, she had mentioned about the counselors needing time and just to organize their day and have a planner and or a calendar, and to just focus on the things that are counselor related activities and non-counselor related activities, to maybe hand them to someone else, like maybe an assistant. Or I know that in the middle schools, I believe they have a counselor's assistant. I was gonna apply to that last semester, but I ended up not. I was just like, let me just stay a teacher until I'm done with the program. But I'm sorry, excuse me. But let me go back because I'm just rambling. But going back to it, was just I'm just identifying real life situations here. But yes, my school counselor had said that they have something like that, and it's called Scuda, and they use it to just document their day, and it organizes the data of what they input into the documentation for the day into the program, and you're able to see what you spent your time on, how much time you spent where, and what's counselor related and what's non-counselor related. For example, test administration, like one, why do counselors have to do that? I understand the research behind it and the roles and the vocational um, people who began it, but that's just something I'm like that I'm still wondering about. Um, but let me continue. I really love how you put teachers and staff need training, and I say this all the time too. I say it all the time. Um, you can believe me because it's true. I'd say this all the time, and we need more than just a vector training, than just like an online, oh, we do it at our own pace, turn it in by this day. Like, we need actual training where we sit down in all grade levels, not just upper grades, but lower grades too, where we can sit down and we can actually learn the signs of this. But not only that, I feel that teachers need more support with the students, and parents should have more discipline and responsibility for their children, because it's not fair that counselors, that school staff is doing everything they can in their power, but we can't do everything if it doesn't come from home, and if we don't have that support from home. But that's another topic. But yes, being able to be properly trained on the signs and symptoms of trauma and how to positively and properly go about it, I feel like that would be a big help. So I'll go ahead and stop here, and thank you for sharing, Isabel. I'll see you next week.